It's KFI AM 640, and you're listening to The Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. It is The Conway Show. All right, it is Veterans Day, where we celebrate the men and women who are braver than I am and really went out and made sure that this country is the best country in the world. And I will go to my grave saying that. I will die saying I live in the best country in the world. There's some problems that we have in this country, but it's really a super place to live. Look, people are constantly trying to break into this country. It's got to be great. It's got to be great for millions of people wanting to get here. We have a neighbor who is first generation American, and his parents were so thrilled that they became Americans that they named their two kids. One of them is named Ronald Reagan, and the other one is Bob Hope, and then their last name. So Ronald Reagan, and then the last name, and then Bob Hope, and the last name. Named their kids after the Americans that they saw on television and enjoyed growing up. That is a great compliment to this country. Great compliment. So, Bellio, we went through your veteran background. Crozier, what about you? Do you have veterans in your family? I bet you do. Your grandfather was, right?
Me? Yeah. My grandfather was in the Air Force, Navy, and Army.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. All three.
Yep.
Woo.
All but the Marines. Yeah. He was
Had
triple
knocked it
dipper,
out.
man.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah, I know in Europe with the Army, he was one of those guys that kept the tanks full of fuel.
Okay.
As they were moving along, he'd run up beside them and fuel them up as they were going.
Oh, that's great.
And then he was also stationed at some bases out in the Pacific, dealing with the Japanese and the islands during World War II as well.
That's great,
He went
man.
from one place to another.
I don't know if you live in the San Fernando Valley, you may have seen these 4 planes that have been flying over the San Fernando Valley, honoring veterans with tributes and celebrations. They're very loud, but they every time you look up, you think of people who really served this country, and you can never thank them enough. Angel, do you have people in the armed services from your family?
Yeah. When my father was a young man, he was in the Navy. And then I have a cousin, Johnny Law, who flies Apaches for the Army.
Wow.
And he trains up-and-coming pilots to fly Apaches. And then I also have a cousin who is a retired Air Force pilot and was, made a pretty well-known name for him in the test pilot program.
That's
up at,
great, man.
Edwards. Yeah.
Those guys, to teach people how to fly an Apache, that is a complicated piece of machinery.
Mm-hmm.
I know, because I know how to fly one. They're really.
Really?
Yes.
Did my cousin teach you?
It wasn't your cousin. He was off that day. I picked it all up in about a day or so. Yeah, it was when my mom was dating Fidel Castro. It was during that time.
The Redbird. Yeah.
What'd you say, Belia?
What?
Your mic's on? No, I didn't know it was going to be on today. What about you, Sammy? Do you have anybody who's any family members who served this great country?
I have several friends that served, and I also one of the agencies I work for mental health services is contracted to the VA. So a bunch of my clients are veterans, and all love to them and all respect.
That is great. That's fantastic. The veterans honored today, and they should be, in Huntington Beach. Let's find out what Chip Yost is doing in HB. HB on Veterans Day.
Just a little bit earlier, there was a Veterans Day ceremony here on Pier Plaza in Huntington Beach. Here's some video from that ceremony. According to various estimates, as of 2023, there were around 16 to 18 million living U.S. veterans. About 30% of those, according to some of those estimates, were Vietnam veterans. We spoke to a couple Vietnam veterans here at this Huntington Beach ceremony earlier, including one who wrote a book about his experiences in Vietnam called I Walked with Heroes.
Their story had to be told so it wouldn't be forgotten. My generation now is starting to die out. mostly in our 70s and 80s. And the story needs to be told so they're not lost forever. And these are the stories that some of the men that gave the ultimate price for our freedom.
Yeah, the book is called I Walked with Heroes. Is that the name of the book? I think it is. Let me go back here.
I Walked with Heroes.
Yeah, I Walked with Heroes. What a great name for a book.
It's really appreciated that people show up to honor veterans. So many of our veterans sacrificed a great deal in their lives.
That's right.
To accomplish their mission.
That wasn't the only Veterans Day event here in Huntington Beach. There was also a channel crossing, we're told, that involved first responders, veterans, and others, with people paddling from Catalina Island over here to Huntington Beach.
Wow.
In Huntington Beach, I'm Chip Yost, KTLA 5 News.
Paddling from Catalina to Huntington Beach. Woof, long ways. Speaking of veterans, we had a veteran in the news, I think yesterday, or was it Friday? I think it was yesterday. That shot a guy, a naked homeless guy in Studio City that was trying to break into a woman's house. Let's find out what's going on with this guy.
It has been a long few days for George Carcos. He had to undergo surgery for his injuries, but he's on the mend. He says the last thing he wanted to do was use his gun, but ultimately he had no choice. 79-year-old George Carcos speaking from his hospital bed Monday night.
I'm doing a lot better today than I was 3 days ago.
It's the first time we're hearing from the Vietnam vet since he shot and killed a naked intruder on his property in Studio City early last Friday morning.
Yeah, he saw more action in Studio City than he did in Vietnam. Kind of a sort of a microcosm of where we live and how crazy LA is.
This incident, although it was horrible, it brought me a great feeling that I was able to do something to protect other people.
Multiple security cameras captured the still unidentified trespasser parking his car, stripping down, and roaming the neighborhood.
Yeah, it's a new thing where nude guys are going nude. I don't get that. You know, I'll just be nude today. I don't know. It seems odd.
It was when he entered George's tenant's home that things turned violent. George telling us he heard the woman screaming and knew he had to do something.
I need protection. I got to get aggressive. So I ran into the house and got my gun.
Despite pleading with the naked man to stop, George says he rushed towards him, slamming him to the ground, breaking both his legs.
Oh, my God. Day before Veterans Day or 3 days before Veterans Day, this guy gets worked.
Injured and pinned, George tells us he was left with no choice but to fire the shots that ultimately killed the intruder.
There you go. Ugh. 3-gun salute. 3-shot salute.
George is now facing a long road to recovery.
Yeah, well, it's one day at a time, and I'm doing better. But I can hardly wait till I can stand up again. That's going to be quite a while.
His son starting a GoFundMe to help with the mounting expenses.
His legs are all pinned up. He's got rods up and down his legs, pins in his ankles, pins in his hip.
Yeah, he's never going to be the same. 79 years old, breaking both legs, very traumatic situation, and then having to shoot a guy and kill him. He's going to have nightmares over that.
His wife has Parkinson's, late-stage Parkinson's, so we need a caregiver to come in-house, probably take care of both of them at this point in time.
The family thankful for the outpouring of support they've already received. Just grateful George is still with them.
He just keeps his head and takes care of the people around him. And so, yeah, he's a hero.
Now, we have a link to that GoFundMe on our website, ktla.com, if you'd like to donate.
Yeah, what a guy. What a man. He took a situation that could have been extremely, extremely bad for both those people and wiped it out. So the nude crazy guy is no longer with us. It's too bad, right? But, you know, when you toss a guy who's 79, body slam him and break both his legs, and he's that vulnerable, and he's got a gun on him, it's the only thing he could have done. So I don't think they're going to prosecute this guy, and they shouldn't.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
It's Conway Show. Hey, we're going to Orange County a week from Friday, November 21st. Can you believe a week from Friday is November 21st? Thanksgiving is 2 weeks from the day after tomorrow. That's incredible how time flies. So we're going to be in Yorba Linda. It's going to be KFI's Pastathon kickoff event at Smart and Final. Oh, I love Smart and Final. I was there over the weekend. It's a beautiful market, and we're going to be there Friday, November 21st, 4 to 8 p.m. We're extending it for an hour so people in Orange County can slide by. It's going to be a live broadcast. Smart and Final in Yorba Linda. Here's the address. 21500 Yorba Linda Boulevard. It's right off the 91 freeway. You probably know where it is. And we'll be broadcasting to kick off the Smart and Final, taking donations in store for the KFI Pastathon. And we're going to be there till 8 p.m. We'll have giveaways, food, samples, and some special gift bags for the first 250 people that show up. 250? Seems like a lot. You think we're going to get 250 people out there?
Yeah.
No way.
You can.
No way. 250 is a lot. What's in that gift bag, Belly? Do you know yet?
It's a surprise.
That we don't know. So
No.
Okay. All right. Smart and Final, Yorba Linda. Is that closer, Bellio, to where you live than the station is?
It
You're
sure is.
thrilled about that, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah. 21500 Yorba Linda Boulevard, right off the 91. So we'll see you there. It's a week from Friday.
Man,
A week from Friday is November 21st.
I can't believe we're coming up towards the end of November.
I know. And this is where your life gets busy, right after Halloween all the way to New Year's.
Yeah, we blink and we're going to be into 26.
Yeah. And you know, you got gifts to get, you got family, you got people to send cards to, maybe families coming in town, they're going to stay with you, and you got a lot going on. And we got Thanksgiving literally is less than 2 weeks away. Or no, 2 weeks and 2 days. 2 weeks and 2 days until Thanksgiving. Oh, man. All right, let's talk about crime in Long Beach. They cannot stop the crime, even in Long Beach. Belmont Shore is a beautiful area. Belmont Shore, which is right between Long Beach and Seal Beach. It is a spectacular area to live in. There's a little downtown area there. I used to live in Seal Beach. We'd go to the Belmont Shore Christmas parade every year. And one year we went to the Christmas parade at Belmont Shore, and a tornado came through. The first and only time a tornado ever came through that area was during the Christmas parade. So if you're in that area and you remember that, I was at that parade when that tornado came through. But crime is going on in Belmont Shore, which is a very, very safe area. When we come back, we'll tell you what went down, how it shook down, and what they're doing about it. Belmont Shore, very unusual to have crime in that beautiful area.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
Conway Show. Belmont Shore, which is right next to Long Beach, south or east of Long Beach, and west or north of Seal Beach. You know the area. It is literally one of the most beautiful places in Southern California to live. Belmont Shore. But they got crime like everybody else. Not immune to it at Belmont Shore.
Well, we're here on Laverne Avenue, where residents are still rattled from a shooting that happened right here just over 2 weeks ago that took the life of Jeremy Andrew Spears. And residents saying that it isn't even the first time something violent like this has happened here. And if action doesn't take place right now, something will happen again.
Something has to be done, because you just get the vibe that if something's not done, things will escalate.
That's right.
Long Beach residents in Belmont Shore fed up with what's happening in their neighborhood.
Well, the problem is a female. I would not go out after dark now. It's not safe.
But I'm losing respect for our local law enforcement.
Wait a minute. This is one of the safest places in the world, Belmont Shore. There's a lot of families down there. There's a lot of great business down there. Everybody watches out after everybody else's kids. I can't believe that they're suffering the same crime that we are here in the San Fernando Valley.
It comes after violent incidents that have happened in and around 2nd Street, a popular bar and restaurant scene.
They park their car and drink in the car. I'm always picking up empties on my street all the time, and they're always empty. These aren't beer people. These are shots and vodkas.
Oh, my kind of people. Shots and vodka people.
Shots and vodkas. And
yes, shots and vodka.
Yeah. Something that's all boom, shakalaka right now.
That's the guy you want to interview after somebody's been killed. Did they say 2 weeks ago? God, it's taking a long time to get the news cameras down there. 2 weeks ago, this happened.
Something that's all boom, shakalaka right now.
There are folks that get fired up, and when folks are fired up, liquored up, they tend to make bad decisions, and you just don't want to be part of that.
All right. Liquor doesn't need to take another shot here. You know, it's some people can drink and keep their cool. Others, they go a little apis.
In the early morning hours of Saturday, October 25th, a shooting turned deadly. First responders seen trying to save the life of a man shot to death on Laverne Avenue.
What? Shot in Belmont Shore? This is highly unusual.
I don't know what's going on, that we've had 3 homicides in a 2-year period.
Police saying the shooting stemmed.
How about that? Wouldn't you love to say that? Only 3 homicides in 2 years.
Oh, my God, it's unbelievable. We've had 3 murders.
That's one weekend in North Hollywood.
Right. I don't know what's going on, that we've had 3 homicides in a 2-year period.
Well, I'll tell you what's going on. You're spoiled is what's going on. Yeah, because up here in the San Fernando Valley, that's just a Saturday night.
Police saying the shooting stemmed from an incident that started at a local bar. Residents shaken by what happened steps from their front door.
A gentleman was killed 100 yards from my doorstep, but that's enough for me. Right, and it's not the first, and my concern is it won't be the last.
Now, many who live on Laverne Avenue gearing up for tonight's city council meeting, where they plan on voicing their need for change.
Yeah, get to the city council meeting. They'll change up.
In my mind, we need to set up DUI checkpoint.
I think a greater police presence would be really good.
On the agenda tonight, one option brought by Councilmember Christina Dugan, who represents the area, exploring a temporary midnight curfew on bars.
Oh, no. You can't punish everybody because there's, 3 lunatics running around.
An increasing police presence in the area.
Yeah, you can't, these bars are broke, most of them. They're just about done. COVID, they had to outlast that. A lot of them closed their doors after that. So if you pull the next, the last 2 hours from them, that's not the way to go. These bars are going to close up. Then you're going to get people unemployed. And it's not the way to go. You can handle it a different way.
I met with a very responsible bar owner, and they all claim to be doing what they can.
But
is what?
Well, but it's not their job to enforce the law.
While others have little faith anything will be done to affect change.
I don't have any hope that any city officials really care enough to help us. They don't do anything.
Oh, I don't think that's true. I think that the people who are on the city council in Belmont Shore also live in Belmont Shore, and they do give a rat's ass. They do care about the people that live down there. So I don't know, what this lady's experience is, but I know these small cities. I used to live in Seal Beach. These small cities with small town mayors and small town city council, they are you. They live there, and they are as concerned or even more concerned than you are. So I'd give Belmont Shore's city council a break and see if they can do something here, because they do care. If you want to go to a city council that doesn't, slide up here, then go and sit in the LA City Council for a couple of days and watch a group of 15 people that really don't care about the city. You want a taste of that? Fly up here.
And the city council meeting is happening tonight at Long Beach City Hall. It starts at 5 a.m. Reporting from Belmont Shore.
It starts when?
And the city council meeting is happening tonight at Long Beach City Hall. It starts at 5 a.m.
I think she meant p.m.
Come on.
At 5 a.m. Reporting from Belmont Shore, Annie Rose Ramos, KTLA 5 News.
Annie Rose, what do you do?
Yeah, I think she messed that up. But look, I've done that in the past, Yeah, man. Everybody does that.
It's one of those ones where it's like, did she realize it right afterwards?
She didn't.
Yeah.
But I listen. If I listen back to the show, I always screw up like that. Yeah. It's in like radical ways too. Yep. Like, oh, tomorrow's Monday. I'm like, what? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Oh, yeah.
And it's like in a profession where that's our job.
I know.
To talk. And when like people will go, you said this, it's easy to get kind of defensive.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Because it's like, my job is to know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's one of the reasons why I never correct anybody on the show for anything they say on the air. If you screw it up, like we'll say off the air, like, oh, I think you meant this or this. But
yeah.
to say it on the air is really a dagger.
You're incredibly gracious like that. I wish I was more like that. I try to be that way. I'm not as remotely successful as you are.
Well, no, I that all is only extended to people who work on the show. If you're in the news business, we bust their balls all the time.
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
100%.
No
like,
forgiveness.
yeah, like this 5 a.m. meeting, I think it
At
was.
5 a.m.
Yeah, 5 a.m.
Annie Rose.
Keep playing that. What the hell?
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
It is the Conway Show. Yes. Hey, we're going to be in Yorba Linda, so you got to come out. We have prizes for 250 people. Seems like a lot. But if you come out, we'll give you something, I think, if you're the first 250 people that show up. Trust me, you don't have to get there on time to be one of the 250 people that show up. But it's a beautiful Smart and Final. It's one of my favorite markets in the world. I love it. I love the chickens that they offer. And here's a tip for you: 9:30. All these Smart and Finals close at 10 p.m. At 9:30, they'll come over the PA and say, "Welcome to KFI." I'm sorry, take two. It's not KFI. Welcome to Smart and Final. We'll be closing up shop here in the Burbank location on Hollywood Way and Verdugo. And in the next half hour, all the chickens are half price. So pack up your stuff and bring them to the counter, and those chickens are half off. Thank you for shopping at Smart and Final. So they say that every night. So if I'm going to Smart and Final, I wait. I get there. I get to the parking lot by about 9:10. I get amped up. You know, I'm going in to get a chicken. So I'm getting all ready, get my chicken face on. And I slide in there and I start circling. I circle the hot chicken bar for a while. And I get my competition. I eyeball them. I know that it's like, musical chairs. And someone's going to get that last chicken. And it's going to be me. So this happened about 3 years ago. And my daughter was with me, so she can confirm this. I bought a chicken at Smart and Final, put it in my cart where the babies sit, because I like I like to watch it. I don't like to deep in the cart. And this woman, I was looking at buying water, and it was on a top shelf, so I'm reaching way up high, and then I walked down, and I saw some more water, so I walked away from the cart. I turned around to the cart, and this woman is in my cart taking my chicken. Taking my chicken out of my cart.
Reaching in.
Into my cart to take my chicken.
Bellio?
You know what? If I wouldn't doubt it.
I would do it.
That
I
Bellio's
would do
done
it.
this. And I'm like, and I whistled to her. I was like, yo, that's my chicken. He goes, oh, I didn't know. Yeah, you did. No, you knew. You knew that was not yours. And I outski. God almighty. But those chickens are so good that people steal them. And I don't think it's stealing if she hasn't left the store yet. But it wasn't a good look on this older woman. Let's take a picture of her next time. And, show you what that looks like at 9:30 on a Sunday night. Woman trying to steal my chicken. Yorba Linda, Smart and Final. Bellio will be there. Crozier, you coming out for this?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right.
We're going to work it out.
Yeah. We'll be there from 4 to 8 p.m. Angel, you coming?
Oh, you know it.
Oh, you know it. Yes. Oh, yeah. And if the 91's busy, what do?
Take the surface streets.
Take the side streets. 21500 Yorba Linda Boulevard. It's right off the 91. And we're going to be out there on November 21st. It's a week from Friday, 4 to 8 p.m. And we need a big turnout because management's going to be there. And if we just have a few people there, it looks like the show sucks. So let's get out there.
And it kicks off our pastathon season.
Oh, that's the big thing right there, man.
Yeah.
Is that in there?
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you read that part?
Okay, pastathon. Oh, yeah.
It's that time of the year.
I thought it was just to see me. Okay, there's something else going on
Well,
here.
that's the bonus.
We're raising money for the pastathon, which will be sometime in December. The December 9th?
December, it's Giving Tuesday, and that is
Yes.
Somebody help me because
Yes,
I have
the
a
9th.
calendar.
The 9th,
No, it's
okay.
not the 9th.
Or the 2nd then.
It's the 2nd.
Oh, it is? Okay. All right. And we'll be out there. Belly, are you going to be buzzed for this one?
Oh.
I think so.
Yeah, you're going to get...
I think so because it's close to home and
Weren't you buzzed? You never get buzzed, right?
Not normally.
Yeah.
But I think Sunday I was.
Didn't you get sideways? You got sideways somewhere.
I did not get sideways. I stopped it. I was at my favorite restaurant, North Italia.
Oh, I love that place.
And I had the Hugo, and it was delicious. Did you
pound it?
No, I didn't pound it. No, and I almost went for a second Hugo, but I had to stop myself.
How would you have ordered the second one? Woo!
Yeah, totally.
Hugo time, bitches!
Hugo! If you haven't been to North Italia, that is a great restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great restaurant. It is awesome. There's one up in Topanga Plaza.
Oh, there's more than one?
Oh, yeah. It's a chain.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Oh, you never heard of North Italia?
so
Oh, Crozier, you would love it.
Really?
Angel, you been to North Italia?
Where is that?
Off of Jamboree.
No, but I want to go.
You
Let's
will
go.
love it. You will love it.
You and Crozier are like shut-ins.
Is that what it is?
Hedgehog.
That's exactly what
really?
it is.
A shut-in.
When's Belia, what were you buzz on? What'd you drink there?
The Hugo.
What's in the Hugo?
It was mint, I think citrus, prosecco, and elderberry.
Woof. And you
so
knocked off one of those?
I did.
You didn't want a second?
I wanted a second. I had to stop myself though because I'm a bit of a lightweight, so I was feeling it.
Oh yeah. Do you get giggly or you get angry? You an angry drunk?
No, I get talkative.
Oh no.
Yeah,
really?
I get really talkative.
Oh God.
That's how I know to stop myself because when I start talking a lot, but I have that presence of mind. It's like, okay, I think I'm talking too much. Maybe I should stop.
Yeah. And then she gets insulting. Like, oh, I think I'm turning into Angel. Yeah.
That's an insult.
Oh, really? Oh, is it Crow? Is that an insult? Because some people would think it is the highest compliment
It is
that
a
they
huge
can receive.
And that's how I would have meant it.
That's
as a
exactly
very
right.
high compliment.
When's the last time, Angel, you got buzzed? Or are
I'm
you
buzzed
buzzing
right
now?
Currently. Every show.
I got buzzed last night. What about you, Crow? When's the last time you hammered anything?
Saturday?
Really? You didn't drink anything on Sunday?
No.
Or Monday?
No.
God, what are you on a?
I know.
I know. Are you in a program?
I'm getting older. I gotta temper myself.
And what were you drinking Saturday?
Yeah.
The question is, what was I not drinking?
Right. Usually it's mules.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
I'm mules lately.
And how buzzed were you?
Nothing big. Nothing big. I don't remember the last time I've been head under the table.
Are you angry drunk? Or are you happy or talkative?
I'm kind of like Sharon, and then I get a little bit chatty, but otherwise,
Okay.
yeah, I'm pretty mellow.
What about you, Conway? When was the last time you were buzzed?
Last night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like every night. You got to hit it hard.
Really? And what are you like buzzed?
You know what? I enjoy life more, so I'm happier. But I don't feel any different. I mean, unless I had a lot. Like if I had like 10 shots, I'd be buzzed. But I think, I'm not going to do this, so don't write to us. But I think after like 5 or 6 shots, I could drive to Cleveland.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think there's any difference.
By the way, I was looking at this North Italia restaurant you're talking about.
What a thing to put out there, right?
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
They're taking notes. He would drive. Okay.
God. Well, I was just listening to KFI. It used to be a Rush Limbaugh station. What's going on now? What'd that guy say? He could take 5 shots and drive to Cleveland. God almighty. What's going on with this guy? But I don't feel any different. I don't
Would you come in to the show buzzed? I'd like to experience that.
No, but I would get buzzed during the show.
Can we do it tomorrow night?
Please. Let's see what I got to do the next day because I'm pretty out of it the next day. Okay. But yeah, I don't think you could tell if I had if I started 4 p.m. and I had 5 shots between 4 and 7 p.m. I don't think you could tell.
I bet I could.
I bet you couldn't.
I'm pretty in tune with you.
If you looked at me, I'd probably be a little red.
Yeah, that's how I would.
Yeah, but you couldn't tell voice-wise. I don't think you could tell. Okay. As a matter of fact, okay, between now and Christmas, I'm going to come in, I'm going to take 5 shots and you try to guess which day it was.
It is on. I love this. I
Okay.
love this.
Okay.
Yes.
But you can't come in here and look around, like you always do, where you sift through the trash and, sniff around.
Totally nosy.
Yeah. Yeah, all nosy. But all right, I'll do that. I'll between now and Christmas. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. I got to come to Yorba Linda a week from Friday. We'll be down there at 21500 Yorba Linda Boulevard. Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Now, you can always hear us live on KFI AM 640, 4 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app.